Mercury is an energy, it's communication, right? It's literally rules merchants and the mercantile. It's the movement of ideas and goods. And this is clearly like a pretty important function because we see it showing up, right? We see it showing up in all kinds of folklore. We see it as Eshu in Yoruba, right? We see it as coyote or raven in the indigenous peoples of North America and their folklore. We see it as Loki with the North, right? So there's this function where Mercury is it's a demigod, right? It's somewhere in between. It walks between the worlds. Mercury is the only god that can go down into the underworld and come back, right? And so when we're thinking about retrograde and retrograde periods, it's when our assumption of linear communication of things only moving forward is interrupted, right? And when we have to go back and kind of parse through and realize that actually things are much more sporadic. Actually, things are much more cyclical. And in fact, it can be a gift when we remember that most of us don't get everything right the first time. So when we have an opportunity to go back, to retrace, to pick apart where we've miscommunicated or misunderstood, we usually can find more clarity and even sometimes an opportunity to transcend what seems to otherwise be a very binarized situation, right? Something where we feel like we only have left or right, up or down, in or out. When Mercury is always around, trying to remind us that we have so many more choices. And so we're entering into a Mercury retrograde that is pulling in these threads of these other major transits as well, right? Because of the sensitive points that it touches. And so it's pulling in the eclipses. It's pulling in Pluto and the Pluto return of the country that I'm currently in, so-called United States, right? It's pulling in this Jupiter-Neptune conjunction as well, right? That just happened April 12th, the first time in, what, 165 years? And so if we think of Mercury is already a connective thread, and this Mercury retrograde, I think, is a real opportunity to use that connective thread to kind of parse and pull through and quite honestly process everything that we've been experiencing in the last 6 months, the last 2 years, right?